All right, what up, y'all? Sway Breezy, and I don't really know what this video is going to be titled, but the way I've been articulating it is people getting caught by the collateral of all of your hard work / success / grind. And once again, just like last video, please stop looking at the clothes. I need you guys to stop looking at the clothes. I'm going to get it. I swear. I'm just grinding these videos and just look away. So yeah, this topic is very hard for me because it's something that I'm struggling with right now. And I'm not here to really give advice this time around. Sometimes I give you guys some advice on how I overcame certain obstacles in my life. But this is one that I am completely lost on. And I kind of need some help from you guys. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it and see if any of you guys could relate. You know, the past couple months of my life, I've been on this, it's almost a spiritual journey. Like I am just conquering every goal that I've set out for myself, but it's been a very selfish and very personal grind, not in a bad way, but I am just obsessing over my own success. And it's the first time I've ever done it in my entire life. I've always been like that really good friend and I've always prioritized other people's lives. I've been known to like make people happy and like comfortable and make people laugh and shit like that. But for the first time in my life, I'm seeing the most personal success by just being obsessed with me, not in like an infatuated way. Like I still fucking hate myself, but I'm obsessing over like my daily routine and my schedule and my time block and like how hard I want to work on this YouTube channel and like the consistency of working out and trying to get into shape mentally and physically. But there's this glaring issue where it's affecting every single person in my life and they're all getting hit by a collateral. Like my family, I don't want to really get into it too much, but my family lives in a different state and it's hard for me to put a pause on my life to go see them, you know what I'm saying? And like lose a couple of days by spending time with family, which there's a lot of people out there that would kill to get like 3 free days to just hang out with their family, you know? Like, but for me, I'm like so obsessed with my personal goals and my personal standards that it can like completely derail my progress just by getting on a flight and flying out there. Or my friends, they invite me out all the time and I'm just not hanging out with friends because I'm so focused and I have a time block, and my time block selfishly does not fit any time for friends. It does on the weekends. I try to allocate 1 day a week where I spend like hours with friends because they mean a lot to me and I love all of these people. The worst part about this shit is I love all these people. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate where like you have to selfishly put yourself first or else you'll lose progress. Like it's taken me so long to realize the fact that seeing that person that day and wasting this Saturday is just putting me more and more behind on my own dreams and my own goals. But it's hard when everybody does it. You know, you don't see anybody working on their own goals. They're all just working on pleasing everybody else in their lives and like distracting themselves from what they really need to do. And I've kind of just cut that out the last like 4 or 5 months. And it's really hard. Honestly, I feel kind of like a bad person in a way where I'm definitely a worse friend in my opinion, just because I'm not always there. You know, I don't care as much. And that sucks. Like, to be honest about that really sucks, but I cannot hit up these 10 to 15 people, you know, every now and then and check up on all of them. Like it'll throw me off track for my life and I have to prioritize myself right now. Like I'm obsessed with it, you know, or even, you know, relationship struggles, like girlfriend struggles, not being able to muster up the courage to say like, hey, I need to do this today. You know, like I have to do this today. I've kind of always been kind of a pushover in that aspect where I'll just say yes to a lot of things. Friends, families, girlfriends, I'll just say yes to going out, to spending money, to falling off track, you know, when I already had something planned. It's fine when I don't have anything planned. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, this person just saved my day. I didn't have shit to do. But when I have a whole time block schedule, I feel like I'm catching a lot of people by collateral of like my hard work, you know, because I don't mean to brush off the friends. I don't mean to brush off getting dinner. I don't mean to brush off going on a date. I don't mean to brush off being there for my family, but they all just get caught in the collateral of all my hard work, you know, and it fucking sucks because I don't think I'm like above anything. I don't think I'm better than my friends or better than seeing my girlfriend or better than seeing my family. I just think I'm in like this hyper obsessive period and I'm still working on making it permanent because I know if I take a couple of days off, I'll get really used to kicking back and I'll just fucking derail myself. Like I literally have to force myself because I'm not mentally strong enough. I have to force myself to do it every single day. Like I have to make these videos every day. I have to go on a run every single day. I have to try to eat healthy every single day because I know if I have 3 fast food meals in one day, it'll be 3 fast food meals for 20 days. That's just what it'll be before I eventually snap out of it. I'm tired of like snapping out of it and trying to get back on track. Where if I just stay on track, once a train's going, it's fucking going. Nothing's going to stop that train. I'm sure you guys have played GTA 5. Have you tried stopping that fucking train? You cannot stop that fucking train. I'm trying to become that. I want to just become a thing where people look at me and they're like, that guy's just gonna go. You can't do anything about that. But I am realizing that the process to get there is very lonely and very selfish. And that sucks. Like, it actually really sucks. I'm kind of asking for help and just trying to relate to other people. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do about this. Do I just hobbit into my room and just fucking like drive myself crazy for my own success? I kind of feel like a madman. I feel like I'm going crazy over my craft. Do I do that? Or do I like reel it in a little bit and try to like create a balance? You know, I feel like I can't create a balance. It's either I'm 100% a loser or I'm 100% a grinding winner. Like I've never been able to try to do 50-50, you know? So maybe that's just on me. Maybe that's something I need to develop and work on, but I don't know. For some reason, I just can't seem to do it. And I'm hurting a lot of people in the process of my madness and my hard work. You know, I'm curious if anyone else is just hurting people by your prioritization of yourself, because there's nothing wrong with prioritizing yourself. I think it's actually a beautiful thing to do. But, you know, people are going to cry. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get cut off in the process. And I don't think when I made that decision in September to just put my fucking head down and drown out every single distraction, I didn't really think about the relationship status, you know, like the relationship part of all of it. I just kind of thought that the world would, you know, allocate to my schedule and people would work around my schedule, but nobody's that important, you know, like nobody cares about you enough and you're not important enough to be able to call shots like that. And I for some reason, I selfishly thought I could. Like I said, this journey's been very selfish and, you know, it's my schedule, it's my hard work, it's my dream, it's all of that. I'm not influenced by anybody right now. I'm just fucking working at what I believe is best. And a lot of people are getting hurt by it, which sucks. I honestly hate it. It's like the one thing that could derail me from this whole process is like trying to make people happy that I used to, that I really can't anymore because I just don't really have the time to, you know? Like 90% of my brain is taken up by me, like my anxiety, my thoughts, my video ideas, my creativity, my entrepreneurship. Like so much of my brain is just boggled with all of that, like trying to juggle what's going to be the next play. And I try to allocate like that 10% to everybody else, like caring about my father and his business, you know, caring about my sisters and their schooling, caring about my girlfriend and what she needs, and caring about my friends and making sure I have boys' nights every now and then. But if I only give myself one day on the weekend, how am I going to spread that between family, friends, and girlfriend? It's literally impossible. So somebody's going to get neglected. And usually it's all three. Like usually I'm neglecting all those aspects. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling. I don't know. This isn't like really a cry for help or anything. I just wanted to see if anybody else could relate or at least understand what I'm going through, because it's a very lonely feeling. I know I said selfish, but it's also very lonely. It's a very lonely path. There's like nobody on the road with me. I'm just walking and I can't even see the end goal. So I don't even know where I'm walking. Like if people walk up to me and they're like, yo, you're fucking crazy. What are you walking to? Like, get in the car. We're going to drive there. And I'm like, bro, I promise there's something at the end. It's almost like God. I don't mean to use his name in vain or anything like that, but you can't see him. You just have to put your faith in it. You know, you have to believe. And I just believe, you know, people call Christians and Catholics and all that religious people, they call them crazy. And on a surface level, they are. They believe in something that there is no proof that exists. And that's what I'm doing. I'm believing in me that about something that doesn't exist. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I don't have the mansion. I don't have the car. I don't have the wife and the kids and the blah, 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 blah. But I know if I walk for long enough down this fucking lonely, hard path, it'll be there. I'll get there. So yeah, that's all I really had to talk about today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll be back tomorrow for another one. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.